What is shakin', Internet? Welcome to A Dash of Salts, my weekly show where I review games, answer questions, and just generally talk about stuff. This week, I review The Fall, watch a lot of speedruns, and get started on Twitch. Welcome everybody. Welcome to A Dash of Salts. The first thing you're going to notice is my weekly show is back on. I haven't done it in several months at this point. It's been a while. I had a little break there because I was doing some studying for exams, like certifications. I'm not doing school. I haven't done school in a decade. So the first thing you'll notice is I have a face now. This lovely face. So I recently got a new webcam. I want to go ahead and get started on that. So instead of looking at my nice little graphic intro, which first thing, I will be getting a new intro hopefully soon. I am going to be working on that. Talk about that a little bit more in the video just a bit. You can see I'm in my nice new basement studio. That's fun. Got my lovely Ragnarok comic set back here. Some of them are signed by by Richard A. Knack. I don't know if it's Richard A. Knack or Knack. Like that Ragnarok series. Highly recommend it. I only had the first 10. I don't know if there ever were any more. Over here I have some Naruto, Trigun, a couple other anime, manga stuff. I'm big into manga. Get some Chewy here. Some other stuff. This is just my basement studio, and by basement studio I mean my random couch that I'm happen to be sitting on. And you don't want to see this setup. It's terrible. But regardless, so this is my new weekly show. It's coming back. I will be doing it every Friday. I'll be recording it and hopefully put it out there on Saturday. Hopefully you'll see this on Saturday, January 9th. That would be best. But you know how consistent I can be. The tentative schedule is, of course, putting it out on Saturday and hopefully recording them on Friday. So hopefully you'll be seeing this every week from here on out. So, as I said in the intro video, first things first, I want to go ahead and review a game. So every week I'm going to try and review some game, either that I played recently or that I played slightly recently. The first game that I want to do is an indie game called The Fall. I believe it was released 2 or 3 years ago, so it's kind of older, but I just recently got to play this game, and it's fantastic. Like, it's great. It's along the lines of Swapper, so it's like a platforming puzzle horror game, or something along those lines. A quick synopsis of the game is that you play as an AI-controlled suit, and you're trying to save the pilot that is inside of your suit after you do this crazy crash landing fall onto this planet, or this station, as you will. The interface is absolutely awesome. The fantastic voice acting. Like, the voice acting is absolutely stellar, and the writing is great. It kind of feels like you are a machine, and you are trying to respond, and you only have like a set amount of responses. Like in a lot of RPGs and things like that, you only have a set amount of responses. But it's kind of cool because you are an AI computer, so you only have so many responses to a given scenario, and it feels like, okay, well, that's what a computer would have. And you can give like the same response over and over again. It's like a computer's like, oh, I'm stuck in a loop. I'm giving you this response because that's what it said. And because I have this crazy problem with playing video games nowadays and just not having enough time, it is a very short and sweet game. It should take you anywhere between 2 hours and 4 hours, like maybe 5 or 6 hours at the latest if you're like really slow like me. The game is fantastic. It has Steam cards. It's really cheap. I bought it on the Steam sale recently, and it was like $2. I think at full price it's $3 or $5 at the most. Totally worth it. Great game to play. Along those lines, actually I'll get to that in just a little bit. Let's get to that in just a bit. Next news. So the next news I wanted to talk about is AGDQ, aka Awesome Games Done Quick. It is a bi-yearly, I think I'm using that correctly, twice-a-year convention. They do Awesome Games Done Quick in the winter and Summer Games Done Quick in the summer. It is a convention that is held twice a year, and it's just fantastic. It's basically a whole bunch of people running video games as fast as possible, doing speed runs of video games for an entire week. And they do every game under the sun. I just watched some Mega Man block. They just did some of the Mega Man right before watching this video, making this video. They had some Mario games before. I love the races that they do. And at the end of every block, they always have this big RPG race, or not race, but RPG game. They generally play like some Final Fantasy game, and they play it all the way through, last summer was Chrono Trigger, one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm actually thinking about doing some speed runs of Chrono Trigger. I don't know. I've kind of started looking into all the glitches and stuff like that. Get to that in the next bit of news, but yeah. So it is fantastic to watch, and they basically raise money. So basically, you can donate throughout the course of the week, and all the proceeds go towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is what they do this week. Next, the Summer Games Done Quick, they do it towards Doctors Without Borders, but generally, it just 100% of the proceeds go to this awesome cause, and they generally raise $1 million or more. If you're watching this, hopefully there's still a little bit of time. I highly suggest you go to gamesdonequick.com and do some donations if you have any bonus money laying around, because this is a fantastic cause. It's a great way to watch, like spend a whole week watching video games. It is fantastic. It's so good, and yeah, you just can't get it. You can see the link to the Twitch chat or the Twitch channel in the comments below, section below, or the description below, I guess. Sorry, and I will have the link to AGDQ. Both their Twitch site and their YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel just has all kinds of videos all over the place too. It's great. So that kind of covers GDQ. I am gonna do the segue from that. So they do a Twitch stream for the entire week, and I have decided that I'm gonna go ahead, now that I have a webcam. Hi everybody. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this thing. Now that I have a webcam, I am absolutely thinking about doing Twitch myself. I have just started doing Twitch. I've got my channel all set up and everything like that. If you go to twitch.com/user/supersalts, might be just twitch.com/supersalts. I can't really remember. It'll be in the link in the description below. But I am going to be streaming potentially nightly. I have children and I have a job, so I probably won't be doing anything until about 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I don't get to play video games very often nowadays. What can I say? I do it really late, and so I will be doing streaming of all kinds of things. Recently, I'm going to be doing some more Photoshop work and things like that. I'm going to be making a new intro, a new banner to my site and to my YouTube videos. So if you'd like to watch along, feel free to go over to my Twitch site. I've got the alerts set up, so if you're watching this video and it says down in the little section here that I'm streaming live, feel free to click that and you can see me. Until the end of AGDQ, that Games Done Quick marathon convention thing that I was talking about, I will be hosting them. So if you go to my Twitch stream, you'll be seeing their stream. But after that's done, I will be doing it myself. I will be streaming myself the whole time. When I'm not streaming, I feel like one thing I want to do is really give out to the community. I want to help out other people who are trying to stream. So I'd be more than happy to host your channel. If you have a Twitch stream, if you play video games like World of Warcraft, I know I have a whole bunch of subscribers that play World of Warcraft. If you play World of Warcraft and you stream on Twitch, please send me put a comment in the section down below, and I might be able to host you. Just link me your Twitch stream, and I'll be like, hey, I'll check you out, and maybe I'll host you. Anybody who comes to my stream will then see your stream. Great, everybody wins in that scenario, So feel free to let me know. I am going to just start on Twitch stream. The plans that I have are doing some Photoshop work so that I can get my banner up, and then potentially after that, let's see, I'm going to be potentially running some Final Fantasy games. I do have Final Fantasy VIII. I've never beaten Final Fantasy VIII. It is one of the very, very few numbered Final Fantasy games that I haven't beaten. So I will be playing through Final Fantasy VIII, and I think I'm going to be doing that on stream. I can't play a lot of games on stream because my video card is really out of date. So I can't play. I don't even know what games I can't play yet. I'm gonna get a new upgraded video card soon, and I'm gonna try it out. But until I get that new card, I'll just have to be running old games and playing old games. So I'll be playing Final Fantasy VIII, potentially playing some Chrono Trigger. I do want to get into speedrunning that, and I know that I'm not a good speedrunner, but I've played the game so much and seen so many speedruns now that I should kind of know what I'm doing. To be honest, I think I've beaten Chrono Trigger upwards of 80 times, and that's without speedrunning the game. So, yeah, I've kind of played it a lot. Other than that, let's see. I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to talk about on Twitch. The one thing I do want to say is I will not be streaming WoW because my video card can't handle that right now. I'm going to be getting a new video card, so in the future I will be streaming other things. Specifically on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would like viewers to come to my channel. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you'd come to my Twitch channel, I will interact with you, and I'd be more than happy to play games with my subscribers. This is any multiplayer game, not just World of Warcraft, even though I'm happy to play World of Warcraft. Happy to tank for you, go to your raids, anything like that. If you have a guild, if you want to, just raid with random people, if I can get enough people, I would more than happy to do that. So every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to try my darndest to be online, be on Twitch, and be streaming. Like I said, I can only stream some games right now, so until I get that video card, no guarantees. But yes, Tuesdays and Thursdays will be the nights I interact with my streamers the most. I'll, of course, be chatting with anybody who shows up at all, other than that. But, for just record-keeping sake, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my social nights. Everything else is kind of, okay, if you show up, I'll try and interact with you, but I'm going to play what games I'm playing. Other than that, I think that pretty much covers what I wanted to talk about. So the first thing I wanted to do is say, yes, I'm going to get into speedrunning. So that goes along with both the AGDQ news and the Twitch news. So Twitch, I've got a donation set up. I did finally get around to setting up donations on Twitch and things like that. If I get any donations to Twitch, the first thing they're going to go to is peripherals for the Twitch channel. So if I need a new webcam, or if I need a new video card, or if I need something just for streaming, I will be going ahead and spending the money on that. Other than that, all the donations, every single bit of donation that I will get is going towards AGDQ, either or SGDQ. Man, that's kind of hard to say. But Summer Games Done Quick is the next convention. Right now is Awesome Games Done Quick, running right this second as I'm talking, and then Summer Games Done Quick is in the summer. I will be doing all of my donations will be going directly towards that. If I get enough donations, I would more than happily spend my own time and get a ticket to myself to go to that event, and that way I could meet anybody else who actually goes to that event that's my subscriber. Otherwise, I will be giving everything to SGDQ. So cool donations to them. Any donations to me go to them, or go to me going to them. I will be working with the coordinators if I can to maybe get some bonus donations, bonus items. Like, I like donating items instead of money, because then they get other people to donate, incentives and bonus stuff like that. Additionally, so final thing, because I talked about the fall. So because the fall is a great game and I really enjoyed playing it, like I said, it is very similar to the Swapper. And if you've never played the Swapper, that is another fantastic indie game from a couple of years ago, and I just so happen to have an extra copy. So if you leave a comment in the comment section below, I will be going ahead and giving away the Swapper. I have a code, Steam key, so if you have Steam at all, please leave a comment in the section below saying, I want Swapper. Just a free game to anybody. And I will be doing that every single week. Every single week I will pick a game or a set of games, and I'll be giving them out to you guys. Right now I have like 200 plus game codes that I need to give away, so let's do it. I mean, I don't need them. I've already played them, or I don't want to play them. So yes, feel free to leave your comment in the comment section below. Everybody who leaves a comment will be entered to win a drawing next week, and I will be giving away the Swapper. It's a great game. If you haven't played it, leave a comment just so you can play it. Perfect. And that's going to go ahead and cover this week. Next week I'll be doing another review of some games, explaining what I've done this past week, and just letting you guys know what's going on. So cool. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, keep it salty, Internet.
He's worth a lot to me.